Oh, I see. There's just another lid on it. But where am I? Hey everyone, I'm Claire. I'm in the BA Test Kitchen, and today I'm making gourmet Jelly Belly. In general, Jelly Bellies to me are just like fancy nouveau jelly beans. At least when I was a kid, there was like social capital in having certain flavors of Jelly Belly in the lunchroom. Butter popcorn, there was a lot of cachet around that. I know that Jelly Belly has dozens of flavors. Oh, the smell is terrible. The best thing you can say about Jelly Belly is that they're novelty, and so there's kind of a playfulness to identifying the flavors. I can't even tell what this is. I think it's supposed to be vanilla. This one I think is either sour apple or green apple. What's the difference? This one is actually lime. Mixed berry smoothie. Put that one back. Is there a root beer? Yeah, I actually remember kind of liking the A&W root beer ones. This one's not bad. I kind of like it. They're so small, and the coating around it, it's much more of a kind of crumbly, firm, but yielding shell. It's it's pretty waxy. I wonder if it's like mostly made of wax. It could be fun to pick flavors completely out of the ordinary and ones that I've never tried on Gourmet Makes. Oh wait, are these sours? I'm kind of into the sours. They're not that good. These would not pass the Cosmo music test. What happened here? You dropped this? They got a little mixed up. Way to go. Here, wait, let's play a game. I'm gonna pick it out for you and you tell me what flavor it is.
Okay.
No, don't look.
Like Dr. Pepper soda or
Dr.
something.
Pepper. Gabby, oh my God, you're good. Try this one.
Okay. Pineapple. No?
Very, very close. Pina colada.
Pina colada. There you go. But the cola has
This one's really hard.
Cantaloupe.
Yes! Oh my God!
Thank you.
Gabby.
Thank you. I won.
You never get a jelly bean that's like subtly flavored. It's always like some wild, weird, amped up version that's very artificial tasting.
Yeah. I'm kind of feeling like ditch the fruit flavors, which I think are the least good ones.
Yeah.
And do like
the creamy, caramelly type situation.
Could do like a caramel. Could do like there's like a cinnamon, more herbal kind of things. Yeah. That could be cool.
But yeah, stay away from like the bastardized fruit flavors.
Yes. I want to see if the interior is white/transparent, and then the exterior is the colored part. I just chipped off every piece of outer coating on this pink jelly bean, and basically I can't tell because it looks a tiny bit pink, but mostly clear. All right, I think this one is definitely blue in the inside. Actually, it's not blue at all. It's more burgundy colored. The interiors of different Jelly Bellies are different. Some are white, some are clear, some have a slight color to them, but the color isn't necessarily the color on the outside. I don't think I have to worry about matching the color of the interior to the exterior. I just have to worry about getting the flavor in there. And then if I incorporate wax, I think I can add coloring to the wax itself and melt it and use that as the coating. And then I won't have that same problem I encountered with M&Ms where they looked, the color just like did not coat evenly at all. Time for my favorite part, reading the ingredients. Sugar, corn syrup, modified food starch, contains 2% or less of the following: peach puree concentrate, blueberry puree, lemon puree, orange puree, strawberry puree, watermelon juice concentrate, apple juice concentrate, cherry juice concentrate, lime juice concentrate, tangerine juice concentrate, pear juice concentrate, coconut, sodium citrate, sodium lactate, citric acid, tapioca dextrin, natural and artificial flavors, color added, red 40 lake, yellow 5 and 6 lake, blue 1 and 2 lake, yellow 5 and 6, red 40 blue 1, turmeric color, beeswax, carnauba wax, confectioner's glaze, salt. Might be one of the most unlikely, improbable ingredient lists I've ever read. I am impressed that there is allegedly actual fruit puree. All right, I'm gonna go over to Gabby's computer and do a little bit of research, see what I can find.
Jelly beans are an American candy staple, and Jelly Belly is the most recognizable name making them. Since then, we currently...
The dreaded cornstarch mold, I'm pretty sure.
The slurry consists of water, cornstarch, sugar, and corn syrup. It is fed through pipes and into a machine called the mogul. The mogul creates the jelly bean mold by filling wooden trays with dry cornstarch and making an impression of the candy into it. The trays pass through the mogul, and the slurry is injected into the candy impressions.
So I learned a lot. It takes so long to make them because they basically have to go through like an elaborate drying process in heated rooms at various stages in the process so that they get that chewy texture. Then I saw a lot about the coating and how they get that on there, and it's sort of a multi-stage process that takes a while. The main ingredients in the centers are corn syrup, sugar, and cornstarch. The main parts of this are the chewy center with flavor, the coating with flavor. So I think I'm going to start with making the molds. I'm going to try to do something similar to what they do in the factory where I make it out of cornstarch.
Let's do it.
Okay, I don't know how though. Nobody sneezed over here because there's about to be a ton of cornstarch all over. I'm trying to smooth out an even layer of cornstarch. The candy's set inside the molds. They get turned out of the molds and broken up, and all the cornstarch falls away, and it doesn't really leave any kind of textures. Oh, damn it. Maybe it has to be done quickly. Not bad. The problem is that making one impression sort of shifts one next to it. The displacement from one mold is kind of shifting the cornstarch around next to another mold and changing the shape. So I have to come up with a means of getting a bunch of jelly beans lined up on a single plane and then being able to press it into this kind of tray. I think this tray is working well. Ooh, look. That's how I know it's really flat. So here's my plan. Position all of the jelly beans in tight, even rows. And now I'm going to use a hot glue gun to secure a backing to the jelly beans. And then I'm going to use the rack and press them into the molds.
Oh my God.
I can't believe you just did that. Pipe lines of hot glue down these guides. Lay them over aligned with the beans. They'll stick. It worked. Now I'm going to invert, press them onto the cornstarch. Not bad. Not bad. This mold thing worked out better than I expected. I got to use the hot glue gun. Jelly Bellies is really looking up. I mean, this is just, I haven't even really started yet. This is just setting myself up. The hard part will be the filling, the texture, and the flavor, and the coating. This part was the easy part. Today is really going to be focused on that filling mixture, and not only creative flavors inside the fillings, but to try to achieve the ideal texture for jelly beans, which is kind of firm. Thank you. Oh, these are expensive. This might be a good opportunity to do a gourmet mix where I'm not trying to work a fruit flavor into the product. For example, you have cinnamon, coffee flavoring, maple flavor, root beer extract, ooh, banana flavor. I don't know how that's going to be. Oh, and butter flavor. So that one is for butter popcorn. I just think root beer should be root beer. Or it could be root beer float, and I could add vanilla. Maple could be, like, what's a maple syrup thing?
French toast, yeah.
Ooh, that would be interesting, because I could
Like
basically
Belgian
just,
waffle.
steep toast bread.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that idea of French toast. Hi, Delaney.
Hey, Claire Savitz.
Is there any world in which a banana-flavored candy is good? I feel like there's not.
No, there's not.
Okay, I kind of want to eliminate banana. What about cinnamon? What is I was thinking, not like I don't want it to be pumpkin spice, but what's sort of ooh, that's a good one. Great idea. Okay, that's 5 flavors. I don't want to be too ambitious. I think that's good.
Ambition never got anyone anywhere.
Totally. Even if this whole project fails, at least I'll get points for creative flavorings.
Do it.
Stop by later. Okay, so the slurry, which is the base of the filling, is a mixture of cornstarch, sugar, water, and corn syrup. The good news about the water is that it gives us a chance to flavor the water by steeping it with something. So for example, the French toast flavor, I'm going to combine the maple extract with water that I basically dissolve like toasted bread in. Well, I guess I want to see if steeping the water actually introduces any kind of flavor at all. So I'm going to start with the bread. Do we have bread? This is perfect. Sandwich bread. I'm going to ask Gabby if I can use this.
You might remember this. I do this every year
Uh-huh.
to spread the holiday cheer.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You've seen it. Press down.
Oh my God.
I think they have to pass this test. Am I
Oh
putting
my
too much
God.
pressure?
No, that's okay. So cute. I love it.
Thank you.
Can I use this bread? So I'm going to toast a couple slices of bread. This is done. Nicely toasted. We don't say burned around here. This is about 2 cups of water, a little less. I'm just going to let it all soak. It's like making bread tea. While this steeps, I'm going to pop some popcorn and do the same thing with that, which popcorn is a pretty strong flavor, so I think it will infuse the water. I'm going to just do a light film of oil, about a half a cup. Hear it popping. Ah. Okay. Ah!
Oh my God.
I'm going to be leaving that lid on for a sec. So while this steeps, I'm going to go back and look at the bread water and strain that through a cheesecloth just to get the water, no solids. The water that's coming out is a little bit tan. It certainly smells like toast. It smells not good. Gross. Tastes like toast. Truly. I think with a little maple extract and obviously all this sugar and a little vanilla, I think it could work. Tastes like popcorn. I just also thought I'm going to reduce strained liquid to try to concentrate the flavor further. While they're reducing, I can get together my other ingredients for the filling. I'm just starting from a place of guessing. From the video, I know it's cornstarch, sugar, water, and corn syrup. Recipes I looked up online also use gelatin. So I'm just going to start with some basic proportions and see where I get. 3/4 of a cup sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1/4 ounce of gelatin, 1/4 cup of corn syrup. The last thing is a 1/2 cup of water, and I'm using the reduced popcorn water. This goes over to the stove. So this will go up to 230. I'm just going to stir everything together until the sugar is dissolved. I'm in that delusionally hopeful headspace where I think it might work on the first try. All right, I think we're good. We're going to come back over here, and now I'm going to add some of that butter flavor. I could really overdo it with this butter flavor, so I'm just going to start with 1/8 of a teaspoon. And this has to cool a bit, I think, before I can transfer it into the molds. I want this to get to a safe temperature while it's still somewhat fluid, so I can pipe it into the molds. And I want to see if I can borrow, they're really mine. I just want to say, Brad took them. The syringe with the hollow needles that I used for gushers. Oh, God damn it. It's just so set that it's sticking to anything, really. Cornstarch to scissors. Oh my God. All right, at this point it's set. Like, that's not forming a jelly bean shape. That one might be okay. That one's certainly not right. The first attempt is always a learning experience, but I think it fundamentally kind of worked. Look at the texture of this. Okay. It tastes more like the butter flavor than anything else, but there's like a hint of a grain in the background. It's like kind of good, I want to say, or at least it's not bad. So now I'm kind of excited. The main question here is, have I cooked this to the right temperature? If I cook it hotter, there's less water, the whole mixture will be firmer. But I won't know if it's the right temperature until I dry them and do that process, and also let them fully set. So let me get these into a dehydrator, and I just want to see what happens to them. Just make sure you really take a look at how good that one looks. It's so bean-like. I've made one perfect jelly bean. Okay, I do think I should do one more test, maybe with the bread water, to see about cooking the mixture hotter and how that changes the texture. Here, I'm going to do everything else the same except for that temperature. And now a 1/2 cup of my toasted bread water. I think I'm going to take it to softball stage, and then I can do a side-by-side comparison. I will do 1/4 teaspoon of the vanilla paste, and now I'm going to do a scant 1/4 teaspoon of the maple. The color looks appealing, and there's little flecks of vanilla, so I think that this could be a French toasty flavor, for sure. All right, so I might want to start working with this now before it really cools down. This mixture is seemingly setting faster, but that is because there's less water in it overall. It's also really not filling this plunger. It's not working. Great. Going to plan B, which is my 2 spoons. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hey. It's just setting up so much firmer that it's not really extrudable. All right, I'm going to taste it. I don't get a lot of bread. I mostly get maple, but that still makes it taste like French toast. The texture is somewhat jelly bean-like. It's a little bit too elastic, I think. Okay, whatever. All right, let's put these into the dehydrator and see how they firm up. So I do feel like we're on the right track, and I'm pleased that the cornstarch molds seem to sort of work. I am hopeful. I feel good about it. I'm just gonna poke at them. It's much firmer. Like much firmer. But that cornstarch coating really does draw out a lot of moisture. And this is French toast. This is, I think, too hard. Well, here, I guess I'll taste it. Okay, so here's the thing. It's a tiny bit crumbly, but it's really firm. Frankly, it doesn't taste like bread at all. It tastes like maple and vanilla. Let me just taste this one. The taste of this one is impressive, the buttered popcorn. It really does taste like it. This is a bit crumbly, and this is a bit soft. There's only a 10-degree difference between these, so I'm going to split the difference and go to 235. Here's my one perfect jelly bean. Let's just look at the shape of this guy. This is so good. I just have to make a bunch of them like this. Hi.
What are you doing?
Just like playing with spatulas. We talked about how it is like Benihana. You want to try one?
Yeah, let's Benihana this.
Okay, ready?
I don't know about your technique here.
Yay! Yes, you made me look good. That moment of fun is going to sustain me through this whole day. Oh, thanks, Delaney.
Yeah.
Come back later. Let's play that later.
Okay.
Come back like every hour.
Every hour
on the
I'll
hour.
come through,
Yeah.
right,
Okay, cool. I'm going to try to do 3 rows of this. Terrible. All right, those are better. And I'm just going to keep that off to the side while I prepare my fillings. I'm going to toast this brioche, pop some popcorn. Brioche is a good choice for this because brioche is very eggy and buttery. I'm going to pour water over it. I'm basically going to boil this on the stove, and I'll reduce it and steep it at the same time. Look what Annie's making, and then look what I'm making. His looks better. Not only did that extract more flavor, but I just have a thicker, more concentrated liquid overall. Ow! I always do that. I have just over a cup here. Very corny, and it could use a little salt, but I do think this is a more concentrated liquid than yesterday, so that's good. Do we want to infuse anything else for these flavors? I feel like we could actually make rice milk for the horchata flavor and do it that way. Basically the same thing. I want to make one horchata flavor with the cinnamon extract, and horchata is like a cinnamony rice milk. I'm going to make some rice milk out of this brown rice and just blending it in some hot water. You have a little bit of orange going in. All right, there is my rice milk. It's not like a puree. It's not so thick. I think the consistency looks good. So not quite as loose as the popcorn water, but ooh, it's nice. It has a super grainy taste, not grainy texture, like taste of grain. Now my bread infusion has reduced enough. It definitely looks thicker. You can see more. I think more of the starch has dissolved. Here's my bread water, strained. Beautiful. This is sort of like a study in beige here. Great. My infusions are done. I'm basically ready to start building the sugar mixtures. And I think, at least when it comes to the infusions, I have to go one flavor at a time. I'll start with buttered popcorn. This time, I am cooking the mixture to 235 Fahrenheit, but everything else I'm keeping the same. The other half, I'm saving just in case I have to do this again. Hopefully, I won't need to use it. Texture is so much thicker this time because this has added starch. It just occurs to me in the popcorn water. So I want to be careful to not let it set too much before I get it into the molds. So I don't want to wait. I'm going to go right ahead and try with a syringe. It is taking a little while. It doesn't really want to fill as quickly as I'm lifting up the plunger. That might be enough actually to work with for now. Ugh, it's already too thick. How do I work with this? I just cornstarch my fingers, but I think maybe if I would say it's not working. The first one worked. That was it. What should I do?
Those look okay.
No, they don't. They're not good.
Is
No.
it?
Nope.
No.
You gotta,
No.
you gotta go and come back. I have one good one. Here's my idea. Because I'm having such a hard time getting this mixture into molds this delicate, we did have a backup system, which was we ordered a bunch of that silicone putty that we've used in the past to make molds. So my new idea is to take the semi-set filling that is still malleable and moldable, press this into a putty mold, let it set for a little while, pop it out, place it into the cornstarch mold, and then let it dry. Kidney bean. I think it would be funny if they actually looked like beans. All right, maybe we use these. I'm making a two-sided mold. I'm gonna let this sit for 20 minutes. In the meantime, I can make little portions of this first mixture. Okay, 20 minutes later, going to take apart my molds. Now the idea is to place my little portions. Oh, damn it. Actually, I mean, they kind of worked. Once again, I have one that I think looks great. It literally looks like a bean. But it certainly is easier to work with the filling at this stage than it is when it's still really hot. So now I want to transfer these to the cornstarch. Actually worked pretty well. Now I'm popping the beans out of their molds. I'm only going to make 4 flavors because I made 4 things. I don't want to do this any longer than I have to. So, revising my plan, we have butter popcorn done, French toast I'll do, pina colada I'll do, and horchata I'll do. I'll eliminate root beer float, which is kind of sad. I could probably get them all going at the same time. It's a horrible idea. I want to juice a pineapple, the pina colada flavor. I'm just going to blend it to liquefy and then strain it. This pineapple has a lot of foam on it from blending it, so I'm going to let this settle and get the other 2 going in the meantime. All right, all 3 of these are gonna go onto the stove. The horchata and French toast are gonna go to 230 Fahrenheit, but I'll take the pina colada to 235. Is that right? There's no way that this is right. This doesn't make any sense to me. The mixture still looks super liquid and thin, and yet it says that it came to 250. Well, this thermometer is at least 10 degrees off. How am I supposed to do this? It's done. I'm extremely worried about these. The temperatures were all over the place.
How's the goo?
The goo is not setting for reasons I don't understand. I'll blame the thermometers. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. It's my own fault. All right. We called an audible. These mixtures are not setting up. It's too late to do anything about it now. So my idea is to put the fillings just in the bowls in the dehydrator. It should go all weekend. We should come in on Monday, check on everything, and hopefully be able to pick up where we leave off. I haven't done my best. I just was really enjoying like the cornstarch molds and stuff. I promise to try harder. Ready to start this whole jelly bean thing again. Thinking about it, the whole 2-part mold system seems a little ill-advised. Initial observation, these seem great and all these seem super wrong. What I'm wondering now is, can I get enough people to tell me that having made 12 butter popcorn jelly beans, am I done? I am going to try something I've never really tried before, which is to recook these mixtures one at a time this time to get it back to the temperature where I know they will set firmer, and then try to put them in the mold and then into the cornstarch. I have the French toast mixture in here. I'm adding a little bit of water, bringing it over to the stove, and I'm going to start cooking it. This time, thermopen, no kidney thermometer. This goo seems very similar in texture to the last time I cooked this same goo. I'm hoping that it sets up and then I'm able to roll it. This is the horchata mixture. Is this what the inside of a jelly bean is like, you think? It's just too sticky to be able to form.
Oh, that's much too sticky.
Alex. Okay, so thinking that the mixture is workable. So my idea is to portion out 1 gram dollops. The point at which it's no longer sticky and I can roll it is also the point at which it holds its shape and doesn't want to take the shape of the mold. I just sort of want them to fill out the shape. I think I want to heat it up in the dehydrator. Maybe I'll put a bowl of water in there just to keep it a little bit moist. This is the French toast filling. I can form it, but it's also bouncy and it won't take the shape of the mold. I'm going to try piping it. Oh my God.
So Claire.
Wait, I have a question. What happens when you put water in the dehydrator?
Don't tell me you did that.
Yeah.
It dehydrates the water.
That's good.
Also known as evaporation.
That's good. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Claire, what are you doing? Help me help you. Oh, whoa,
really?
Whoa.
You want to help?
Well,
No, you don't. That's
for a few
okay.
minutes.
I'm trying to pipe the mixture to portion it out into bean size.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah. Give it a little anchor. What do we think a gram is? Like,
Oh, I'd have to see what. I'm not quite sure.
that's it.
Right there. Yeah, I want to help.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll cut the next one.
Get in there.
You go make a coffee.
Do you want gloves?
Take a couple. No. Take
All
a
right.
couple minutes.
Yes, I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna check my email.
Dan says it's fine.
I'll
Let me
be over
clean this
here.
up. At 1 gram. Ooh, it does stick to everything. Ooh, 0.9. Good enough for this show.
Good enough for this show.
0.8. 0.7 will reject. 0.8's fine. I'm good at repetitive stuff like that. You know, once I get it going in a rhythm, bop, 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 like a machine. Mr. Ford would have loved me. Didn't he invent the assembly line? Claire!
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Oh,
I'll be right there.
poor Claire. Everyone's, oh, poor Claire. She's over here suffering and having a hard time making candy and shit. I got you more than 14.
Those look great.
Yeah.
All 1 gram.
Yeah, give or take. Plus or minus 0.1.
Such a good job. Thank you. This is truly one of the more excruciating, slow processes I've done on Gourmet Makes. But I'm excited that I don't think I have to start over, even though this is taking quite a bit of time. Oh. Well, here's my plan. I will let these sit here until they come to room temperature and firm up. Then I will take them out of the mold, trim them, put them in the cornstarch. These popcorn ones out. Oh, these are quite dry. Replace them with the third flavor and just repeat that whole process of dehydrating them to get them to the molds.
How many more months do you think you need to create that?
I don't know. It's going to be a while. Okay. The horchata flavor is taking the shape of the mold. I'm going to set these aside, so at least I can move on to the next step, which is the coating. Take a look at these guys from last week. We have some beeswax that we got and some food coloring. We also have a very exciting new piece of equipment that I've been waiting this entire time to use. Our children's rock tumbler. This is a kid's toy by National Geographic. It's been years that I've been requesting some kind of machine to function as a drum for coating stuff. This is it. This is how fast it moves. It's so much less cool than I thought it was going to be. It's not time for the rock tumbler until after they're coated and the coating is dried. So now I want to work on that part. These are going to be coated in white, so I don't have to worry about food coloring. But basically all I'm doing is melting the beeswax, whiskey and some powdered sugar and coating these. I did remember they said something about the flavoring being in the coating and in the filling, which I guess I could add a little bit of the popcorn water. It is not at all mixing. What I've learned from this is you can't put something that's water in wax because it doesn't work. So that's not working, so now I have to make popcorn again. I'm making popcorn so I can grind it to a powder and then add it to the wax along with the powdered sugar. Do you know what I think we need? I think we need the Mentos rack. Let's see if the beans will actually fit on these. So this is the rack that I used to dry the Mentos. As requested, it went into the Gourmet Makes Museum and it's on loan. Now I'm just going to whisk in this powdered sugar. Now I'm going to add my popcorn powder. I'm also going to add a lot of salt. While this is still on the stove, I'm going to dip them. I need to grab a paper clip. I don't know about this. It's not a very thick coating. It's not a good time.
DEFCON 3.
Yeah, I got super patient and I just dumped them all in and now they're on the rack. As you can tell, it's going great.
Yeah, what is going well?
Nothing. This whole episode is a disaster.
I refuse to accept that. Your jelly kind
Oh,
of
break it
goo
up.
is like
No loitering.
super fun.
Chris, the flavor is tolerable at best. The texture is fine.
Oh,
The shape is...
Dunzos?
What?
Are you done?
No, I
mean,
can't
those-
believe that you can't sense right now that I am not in a good place.
Oh.
And
No, I
don't
had
I don't know why I thought beeswax would make an acceptable coating, because it's not food and it doesn't taste good. I'm glad that I learned that. Probably could have learned that before I coated all of one flavor in it. But I think that these are not a loss. I think I can still work with these. It's in the morning. Come in, take the other ones out of the dehydrator, try to keep them separate because they all look identical, and really focus on the coating. The best thing I can say about tomorrow is I think it'll be over no matter what by the end of the day. I want to tell you about yesterday. Somehow I just managed to do nothing for an entire day and have nothing, like, a few things I did try didn't work.
The shape is great.
No, the shape is good, actually.
Yeah.
Surprised.
I think you have a lot to be proud of here today. Feels
Thanks,
like you're...
Rhoda.
Good luck.
Rhoda saying that I have a lot to be proud of is really making me feel better. This is the butter popcorn from yesterday that don't look bad, but they still have a lot of the beeswax on them, and I want to buff a lot of that off. I just feel like maybe there's a better abrasive than other jelly beans. I feel like if I put real jelly beans in with my jelly beans, some of the wax coating on the real jelly beans would rub off onto my jelly beans. Is that cheating? Maybe I'll put real beans in here. I'm putting a lot in. Oh my God. I think that what they did was pick up the coating of the actual beans. I gotta put something in there that's gonna be more abrasive. Should maybe like couscous or something? Yolele fonio? Anyone know what this is? Here's what I'm gonna do. The plan is to melt cocoa butter, get it liquid. With the butter popcorn, adding the pulverized popcorn to the coating didn't really work because it's too gritty. It doesn't get very fine. Maybe I can infuse some popcorn into the melting cocoa butter. The kind of food coloring we have here, it's gel food coloring, which is water-based, so I can't add it to cocoa butter. So instead I'm gonna add it to the powdered sugar to make a colored sugar to add as part of the coating. Here's my ivory powdered sugar. This is adding the gold color. This is for French toast. Now try, I don't need to do anything. I just want to make it white. Moving on to the next step. Put in just the butter popcorn flavor and start coating with my hopefully popcorn infused jelly beans. I don't know. Is this going to work? I think this setup is working pretty well. The beans are in there. Here's the problem. They're not heavy enough to be tumbling. They're just, they need something else in there. Maybe some ball bearings. These are Brad's stainless steel ball bearings. We talk about them literally every episode. I'm going to throw a couple in there and see what happens. Oh yeah, that's helping, right? All right, ready? I'm adding some of this. What I need to do now is more layers, more cocoa butter, more sugar. I think I maybe just have to do more layers. Sorry. That wasn't about you.
Those look good. Good shape.
But they're so bumpy.
Well, but they're gonna have like a coating.
That is the coating.
Oh, this is the coating.
Yeah.
Wait, why doesn't it have like a little hard candy shell?
Rick?
Oh God. Okay. Sorry.
Well, I did what I did during M&M's, which is I made rocks. Aw, I didn't know you whittled. I love it. That's preferable to anything I've done so far. Do you think it's okay if at the end of 5 days I've only made one kind of jelly bean? But it is butter popcorn.
I think you need to say, like, what if I were to tell you that I made 9 hand-whittled artisanal jelly beans in the most incredible flavor ever known to man?
Yeah.
Then people would be like, that's incredible. And
I
you'd be
feel like the butter popcorn flavor is good at best. Maybe not amazing.
You can't say that.
So as I continue to carve these, I'm going to be coating the French toast, just trying to get a more even layer this time. I'm not sure they look great, but we don't have time. There's the last flavor, which is horchata in here. All right, here's my game plan. The butter popcorn, I think, are the ones that look the best so far. I'm going to airbrush them to look like buttered popcorn. All right, where's the, okay. This is our compressor. We've used this for Skittles, M&M's, snowballs for Gourmet Makes Bingo. There's another one. Oh my god, you guys, there's a metallic gold. How did we never know this? It's unopened. All right, now I'm having fun again. Horchata will be harvest brown. French toast will be metallic gold. Butter popcorn will be canary yellow. What can I say? It's an imperfect world with imperfect decisions. The colors are gonna look so bad. This is metallic gold French toast. So now for horchata, I'm going to do harvest brown. This is sort of an avant-garde, modernist take on horchata. We're entering the final phase of this plan. We're just coating the beans in beeswax, and I just want to do a very, very, very light layer because it dries kind of whitish. That was not a good idea. I've truly never wanted to throw something in the garbage more than I want to. Look, some of it broke off. Some of the coating broke off. But yeah, we're done, and it was a failure. It was an unmitigated failure. After 5 days, we got absolutely nowhere. I made something that doesn't look good, probably doesn't taste good, and is definitely worse than the original.
Is there another day? What's the
Nope,
sitch?
I'm not coming back. This is it. Although I did 5 minutes ago try to pitch an idea where I was going to come in and start over tomorrow. I think we should do that. Give me a chance to save myself.
No,
and
do
to
it.
salvage this.
Do it. Let her. She
Yeah.
has it in her.
Yeah.
Look at her. Look.
This cannot be where this ends.
She's not failing. She's not going to fail.
This can't be it. Will you help me?
Yes.
How do
What
I
you
do
need?
it?
Work tomorrow.
Can I please? When I got home last night and I explained to my boyfriend what happened, his response was, Claire, in 6 days, God made the heavens and the earth. I think you can make a jelly bean. I think it helped. I don't know. Also, I'm obviously going to need a lot of coffee for this episode, but I'm usually told I can't have the coffee out, so I put it in the jelly beans, and now it's acceptable. I think today I have to leverage the silicone molds. I had the idea to sort of make a hybrid silicone cornstarch mold. I don't know why I didn't do that from the beginning. It makes a lot more sense to me. And I think I have to basically cook a hotter mixture with more gelatin because I don't have time to let these dry overnight. I don't want to add those starchy liquids for the flavors because I think that those were affecting the set. I need to eliminate that as a variable so that I can be more precise about temperature. And I'm going to need help from everyone. Okay, fly in the molds. Let's get them over here. Instead of pressing the bean into the mold mixture, I want to press the mold mixture onto the bean. All right, I need an extra set of hands. Overall, it looks, I think, pretty good. I'm going to wait for this mold to cure, and while I'm waiting, I'm going to test a batch of sugar mixture. This is great. We're going to do it, you guys. Tweaked the quantities of some of the ingredients. The sugar and corn syrup are the same. I'm increasing the cornstarch and the gelatin. This mixture as is already so viscous that I would have a hard time pouring it into the molds. So I'm going to basically make like a cornet, like a little parchment, because parchment is heat proof. There we go. I'm happy that this method seems really workable. What I have to wait and see now is if I'll also be able to pop them out of the mold once it's set.
Spoiler alert.
Rude. I might need to make another mold. You guys, Rick just asked me how did it go.
Because I know you're done.
It's 11. Oh my god! I was like, it's 11:30. You're gonna help me, right? Because this isn't gonna happen with me alone.
No, come on, we're gonna do it. It's fine.
We're gonna do it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the problem that I'm currently facing. Before, I was making like water, like flavored water things, but I think that the water doing that is introducing like indeterminate amounts of starch to the mixture and is like throwing off the results a little bit, so I don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. These are our options. So coconut, cinnamon.
Banana.
Yeah, I can't do banana.
Weird, yeah.
I was thinking of doing root beer and vanilla, and it'd be like root beer float.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
So maybe we'll bring that one back in.
Okay. Ooh, do you have cinnamon?
We have cinnamon, yeah.
Cinnamon apple?
Cinnamon apple. That's a good idea. Let's shoot for 3.
Great.
I think 3 is reasonable.
Okay.
Chocolate peppermint is like holiday, like bark.
Oh, yeah.
Could be fun, chocolate peppermint. It's actually time to check on the first batch I did in the freezer.
These look really good.
Thanks.
They're close.
It is kind of close,
Yeah.
right? I do think I'll cook it a little bit hotter just to have the mixture firmer.
Yeah.
Rick, I need you within a 20-foot radius at all times.
Okay.
I want to make a version of this mold that's just better. Flatten the mixture into a loaf pan just to keep the sides from oozing. I feel like that looks really good.
That does.
My mixture is coming up. I'm putting the extracts already into this bowl. These are chocolate and peppermint, 1/8 of a teaspoon each. I'm at 220. Wait, why is it burning? No, seriously, why are there solid bits in here? But it's only on 220. It's barely above boiling. So, like, what is happening?
Looks like something else is browning in there. I think you should just...
Start over?
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Let's throw this away. It's already means I'll get you a new pan.
We don't have time for this.
Hi, I'm Rick, and today we're making gourmet jelly beans. As Claire grimaces back in the back. It's going to be amazing, Claire. Just throw that away, please.
Yeah?
Throw it away.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're making jelly beans.
Oh.
We've started over.
Oh, no.
What's happening? Oh.
You want me to go away?
Is he bothering you?
Both of you, I need some space.
All right, Claire, focus.
Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, 240. All right. This is finally looking right. It appears to be going better than in the past. So I just want the mixture to settle. I want to let that set until I can pop them out, but I think it went really well, and I have a good feeling about it, and that was the fastest, easiest time I've had yet getting them into the molds. Yeah, we do seem to be making progress. Thanks, Rick.
Yeah.
Thank
Wait,
you.
what happened?
No, it was great.
Yay, and you're smiling.
I'm smiling. Do you think I have to do more than one flavor after we just said we would do 4?
No.
Maybe like 2.
Okay.
This is never making it into the video. So not all of these came out of the molds. A couple of these got a little stuck, but overall, I think this mixture seems really good. So here's a piece of that last filling.
I'm going up, buddy.
Seems kind of stretchy. You know how I always said I wish jelly beans had like less flavor and were a lot softer? Well, fortunately I've made that version. But in 6 days, this is still the closest I've come to anything resembling a jelly bean. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to focus on coating this version.
How are you going to coat them?
I don't know yet.
I was just eating a bunch of jelly beans, and there was something that was crunching, and if you just sort of rub them in your fingers, you get like little granules of sugar.
So that makes me think maybe it's a 3-part coating. It's first something sticky, then it's just tossed in sugar, then it's coated in something waxy, and instead of actual wax, which was gross, I can just try to do cocoa butter. So maybe like a corn syrup with a little bit of food coloring in it. Mm-hmm. Will you make more of the filling?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Because I don't want to do it anymore.
Okay.
Applying a thin layer of corn syrup to the beans and then tossing in sugar.
I like that color.
Thank you. Come back like every hour on the
I'll
hour.
come through,
Yeah.
Right,
Okay, cool. Can I help you?
I guess not.
Not a good time. All right.
I'm just doing what I'm told, but with a smile.
So I'm putting in a half teaspoon of the root beer extract because I really want it to be root beer flavored.
It does smell very vanilla-y.
It feels good. It feels like the last one. I guess time to put these in the freezer. While the root beer flavor is chilling, I have my peppermint flavor. I dusted them with a little bit of cornstarch also. Mm-hmm. So far they look good. I'm not sure what to do at this stage. I just wish there was some other way to like spray them or...
Do we have any of the little tiny sprayers?
No, we have an atomizer.
Let's get it, and then just...
Is this going to clog it really bad?
We can get a bain-marie.
And keep it in there?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm melting the cocoa butter on the stove.
Okay. Do we have funnels?
I can make one. Yeah. We're heating this so that the oil doesn't seize once it hits the glass. I'm really struggling with this. I'm ready.
Okay. Can you please just move your hands?
No, I can't.
Okay, don't make that sound. And that's hot.
It's pouring all over the counter.
Is it?
Ow! Wait, Rick, I have an idea.
What?
What if we get the rock tumbler out and we spritz them in the tumbler?
Oh, that's a great idea.
So now I'm just going to spritz them as they're tumbling. Honestly, they don't look that bad. Besides having a mottled texture, they're really smooth. So I wonder if I put them back in the tumbler with a little bit of granulated sugar, if that would polish them. I really actually just want to finish. I don't want to do this anymore. I mean, it does feel like they have a coating, which is good. My question is, should we airbrush them?
Why don't we make it easy and we'll just get red luster dust?
Ooh, luster dust. We are going to mist the jelly beans with a tiny bit of oil and then put them into the tumbler with the luster dust. My God, they look so good.
Oh my God, they're beautiful, Claire.
They look so pretty.
Wow.
I can't believe that they actually turned out. Ready?
Oh my God, they look amazing. Claire. They're like Christmas jelly beans.
They also look like real beans.
Yeah.
Which I think is funny. That luster dust, man.
I know. I mean, but even like, what would you rather eat?
Boring.
I know, seriously. Whatever. Ours do look better than
What
this.
even flavor is this?
Who knows? Lime or sour apple?
Did I just say a sentence?
There's 3 flavors.
These are chocolate peppermint, and I think they look beautiful. All right, we're going to taste?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
More chocolate than mint.
I was going to say, get the chocolate.
Did we add mint?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, at
There's
the
the
end.
mint. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I actually think those are going to be really good overnight.
That if you weren't here, Rick, I'm afraid to even think about what would have happened.
I could not let you go down like that. There was no way.
Yeah, this is a real friend, and you made it better, and then you brought in the luster dust, and that really saved the day. I can say a couple positive things, though, about this experience. One, the utility of cornstarch and drying gummy things. I got better at using the silicone molds, so it's like there was a sense of progress, even if it didn't all quite come together the way that I hoped. But mostly the takeaway was that surround yourself with people like Rick who are going to lift you up when you want to murder someone. I'm just grateful for Rick, and I never want to see jelly beans again as long as I live. And I never liked them to begin with.
And here's how you make gourmet jelly beans.
Press dried kidney beans into a slab of freshly mixed food-safe silicone putty. Let the mold cure, pop out the beans, and spray the mold with non-stick cooking oil spray and set aside. Make a small piping bag from parchment paper and set aside. Combine 3/4 cup sugar, 3 tablespoons cornstarch, 10 grams unflavored gelatin, 1/4 cup corn syrup, and a 1/2 cup water in a small saucepan. Stir the mixture over medium heat until the sugar is dissolved, then stop stirring when the mixture comes to a boil. Using a digital candy thermometer, cook the mixture, washing down the sides of the pot with a wet pastry brush until it registers 240 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour the mixture into a medium heat-proof bowl without scraping the bottom or sides and whisk in a 1/4 teaspoon chocolate extract and a 1/4 teaspoon peppermint extract. Pour the mixture into the parchment bag and pipe into the greased molds. Freeze the molds about 15 minutes until the mixture is solidified. Pop out the candies and paint them in corn syrup mixed with green food coloring, then toss in sugar. Sift a mixture of cornstarch and sugar over the beans again, then place melted cocoa butter in an atomizer and spray the beans all over. Refrigerate the beans until set, then put them in a tumbler along with more sugar and tumble for 5 minutes. Spray the beans with more cocoa butter and repeat the tumbling process. Coat in luster dust, sift, and serve.
I mean, we already know Claire nailed it, but this will be the best part of ever. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
And it's
so
green.
weird.
She's been eating so much kale.